Ho, 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 everybody. What's going on? The Digital Dungeon Master here, and I haven't seen you guys in about a month and a half. And a lot has gone on in that amount of time. So this is going to be a short and sweet Digital Dungeon Master update for the holidays. I wanted to get this done at the beginning of December like I always do with my Digital Dungeon Master updates. And I've actually had a lot of people asking on the comments section, hey, where's the update video for this month? And I guess a lot of people were just wanting to see it, which is nice. But there were some reasons that I could not make a video, and the reason is I have been hired as a full-time employee with Fantasy Grounds. And the reason why I did not have a video out is because I was in the process of, talking about what I was going to be doing there and how it was going to affect my role as the Digital Dungeon Master. This is something that I've done for going on 5 years now, and I wanted to make sure I knew what was going on with my position at Fantasy Grounds before I started announcing anything here on the Digital Dungeon Master channel. So that's pretty much the reason why there has been no videos this month, just my games. And I'm really looking forward to learning everything, learning everything the Fantasy Grounds way. I have loved this job since I started last Monday on the 11th. I have put a lot of time into it. I've been I'm going to be doing customer service first and foremost, which is been really fun. Being able to help a lot of people, and I'm also going to be doing some videos, actually quite a few videos on the YouTube channel and in the Fantasy Grounds store, especially with new releases coming up and stuff like that. So that's going to be my role. For Fantasy Grounds, customer service, YouTube guy, and plus I'm going to be doing the Steam forums. I'm also going to be taking care of the Fantasy Grounds forums and the House of Healing and stuff like that. So really looking forward to learning more and more about this job, and I've had such a great time so far, and I appreciate the guys at Fantasy Grounds. Doug, I appreciate the opportunity. This is right up my alley, man. This is awesome. This is like a dream job. You know what I mean? It's great. So how is this going to affect the Digital Dungeon Master? Well, I have done a couple of things on my YouTube channel. I have taken off all of the Roll20 videos. I don't want any more of those videos on my website. I wasn't asked to take them down or anything like that, but I just felt that for me, I felt that it was necessary for me to do that. So I went ahead and took all those down, and sorry to anyone that was watching them or anything at the time. So plus they were old, they were outdated, and I just felt that it was the right thing to do. So I'm also going to not be doing any more Fantasy Grounds tutorials on my website or on the YouTube channel. I think those are going to be deservingly so. They're going to need to go on the Fantasy Grounds YouTube channel. So I think that's going to be the best place for them, and you're gonna see a lot of cool things going on the YouTube channel. I really can't talk about much now, but I'll announce that stuff later on. But expect to see a bunch of product reviews for all the different rule sets, new and upcoming products, and pretty much all of the stuff for at least 5th edition and some Pathfinder stuff. And if I have some time, I'll do some of the other things like Deadlands, stuff like that. So, but yes, definitely enjoying it so far. It's been a blast. I can't say that enough. I mean, I've had so much fun doing it. So it's not going to affect any of my games either. I have 2 games that I flip-flop on Thursday, 2 games that I flip-flop on Friday, and now I only have 1 game on Saturday. So games are good to go. None of the games are going to change, so all of my players, I've already notified my players anyway, nothing's going to change. And also for the content that I produce on the Patreon page, the downloadable PDFs and stuff, that will not change either. That will not change either. And actually, I have a PDF coming out this week sometime, and I also have a couple of updates going to the community-made PDFs as well. So that's what's going on, guys. That's the big thing. And like I said, that's the reason why I haven't had any videos come out in December. That's because I wanted to make sure I knew what was going on with my new position at Fantasy Grounds before I did anything here on the DDM channel. So next, we'll go ahead and move on, and we're going to talk about this year's 4th annual. That's right, it's already Christmas time. The 4th annual Christmas giveaway extravaganza. And this is going to be going on Christmas Eve. It's going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Twitch channel. The link is down below, twitch.tv/thedigital.dm. And I do this every year, and this is where I give away a lot of cool stuff, physical things and digital things, all about RPG stuff and also a bunch of Steam games. I try to get something for everybody that's there, at least a Steam game. So you have to be there. I don't want to get a bunch of emails saying, "Hey Dave, put my name in the hat for this," or "Put my name in the hat for that," because hey guys, I get these emails every year, and I warn everybody every year, you need to be there to win the stuff. And I've got quite a few sponsors this year that has actually donated quite a few things to the Digital Dungeon Master giveaway extravaganza. I'd like to thank Fantasy Grounds, of course. I'd like to thank Adventure Week Games, Jonathan at AAW. I'd also like to thank Limitless Adventures. I'd also like to thank Rob Toohey. He's also given a bunch of stuff, a lot of packs of modules and stuff for Fantasy Grounds. Thank you to Zovia. She's going to give away some map codes. I'd also like to thank Devin Knight. And also, I'd like to thank Greg Taylor at Dungeon Arts. Greg and Devin, they've been there for all 4 of my Christmas giveaway extravaganzas. And I really appreciate those 2 guys that have been in there since the beginning. Also, Zovia as well. She's been doing custom tokens for people and art since day one. So you 3, I totally appreciate you guys since being there from the beginning. So I'm probably going to do one more giveaway extravaganza next year. So next year will probably be the 5th and final giveaway extravaganza. It is a lot of work putting something like this together. So I don't know. We'll probably do, I know I'm definitely going to be doing it this year. I don't know about next year yet. Well, I know that I'll probably do one next year, but after the 5th annual giveaway extravaganza, I don't know if we'll be doing any more. So it's just it's super amount of work. And yeah, I've had fun doing them and stuff, but yeah, we'll probably stop at 5. But anyways, you guys need to be there on Christmas Eve, 10 p.m. Eastern. There's a ton of stuff to give away. Physical books. I've got a lot of digital stuff, a lot of digital packs. There's a lot of great items, and I'm talking expensive items too. I'd also like to thank Wizards of the Coast. I didn't hear about getting permission about putting the Wizards of the Coast, the D&D logo, on the flyer. So, but they did. Chris Lindsay at Wizards of the Coast about 4 months ago sent me a huge box of swag to give away, and I'm going to be giving that stuff away as well. So some character folios, some Volo stuff. There's a bunch of dice, etc., and a pretty couple of killer items too. So thank you to Chris at Wizards of the Coast. I appreciate it. He's away on break, so I was not able to get a hold of him, unfortunately, in time for the flyer. So giveaway extravaganza. You guys need to be there at 10 p.m. And like I said, you have to be there. All right, so this week I've got a Digital Dungeon Master webinar. This is the second one. This is one of the patron goals. Since the announcement of the awesome Patreon fees that the boneheads over there at Patreon were going to implement on the 18th, thankfully they have decided to cancel those fees and renege on them. They were going to start charging all of the patrons extra fees, and I was opposed to that, and I believe most of the other creators on Patreon were also opposed to this. It was a boneheaded move by Patreon. The creators had no say-so in this, and I feel that this was an attempt to make some additional revenue on patrons' part, and it was not brought by the creators, or even there was no democracy involved with voting or nothing like that. So it was, like I said, 4th time. This was a boneheaded move on patrons' part, and a lot of creators lost a lot of patrons. And I won't give you any numbers for me or anything like that, but it definitely did affect a lot of patrons. So great job, Patreon. They sent out an email, which I forwarded to all of my patrons to let them know that they are not going to be hit with any additional fees. So thankfully that they decided to not go through with those changes over there at Patreon. But boneheaded move. 5th time I've said that. So I've got a webinar, to get back to the webinar. It's going to be Wednesday, and it will be the 20th of December. And it's going to be at 8 p.m. And this webinar is for my patrons and for my Twitch subscribers. My Twitch subscribers have had an email given to them already with the link. And also my patrons, there's a link as well. And all you do is join the link. And this month's topic will be creating modules with the Fantasy Grounds virtual tabletop. So be there or be square. And also, lastly, if you guys have any questions at all, you can go ahead and send those to me in my contact me button on the website. You can, if you're a patron, you can go ahead. There is a post for the webinar, for webinar number 2. You can leave your question there if you cannot make it live to the broadcast. And I will also leave a link for the broadcast itself for everyone that was not able to make the live show. And you can rewatch it, and I will answer all of your questions there. So if you have a question, whether you're a Twitch subscriber or if you are a patron, feel free to go ahead and leave those questions for me and I'll answer them. So be there. It'll be tomorrow, the 20th. Yes, I had to double check my calendar. The 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, I'd also like to remind all of the Twitch subscribers that you will have the email couple of times a month. I'm trying not to bombard you guys with too many emails. You'll get one at the beginning of the month with the new broadcast link, and then at the middle during the middle of the month, I'll get you your PDF download for the month, and I will also get you the rebroadcast link for the webinar of that month. So Twitch subscribers, remember that you are also included in these. Now, about these PDFs, I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to do the logistics of this, because I've had people joining Patreon, downloading all the PDFs, and then leaving by the end of the month. So I don't think that's very cool to do, and that's a flaw in the Patreon system. That is a huge flaw. It not only happens to me, it happens to a lot of other creators, and there are a lot of discussions about this. Hopefully it will be changed in the future. We will only see. But I will try to find out how I'm going to do this, either via code or something like that. I'm going to have to set up some type of digital store. Digital stores are pretty expensive to have. So I don't know if that's a cost that I really want to have, or I can just do it the PayPal route with codes for PayPal. I'm not sure how that's going to work yet. I'm not sure if there's going to be any fees for me, but like I said, I'm trying to figure out the logistics, and with my move and everything that's going on and the holidays and all of this, the Fantasy Grounds stuff that was going on, I've not been able to concentrate on that. But hopefully within the next, after my move, which I'm going to talk about, I will start figuring out the logistics for that. So, like I mentioned, I've got a couple of community update PDFs coming up this month for magic items, and I think just the magic items is being updated this month. I think I have 5 or 6 more magic items that are submitted. So I need to make sure those are in a format for 5e, and I'll get those PDFs updated. And you can go to my Patreon page, which is down in the links below, and you can download those. Anybody can download those. The community PDFs are absolutely free, and you can download those. And I update those. Usually, I'm going to try to at least update them once a month. I updated once already at the beginning of December, and I've had quite a few things submitted, so I'm going to have to do another update because I don't want it to get too far behind. And if you want to go ahead and submit any kind of magic items, spells, feats, anything like that, please feel free to go to the Stream Elements store in the Twitch channel and just go ahead and submit your item to me and use your gold. That's why there is a gold point system. And it's different prices for different spells, feats, archetypes, anything you want to create. Submit it to me, and then we'll kind of go over everything and make any changes or adjustments, and we'll get it on a PDF, and then everybody can enjoy the content that you guys create. So a lot of cool stuff has come in already, but let's keep it going, and let's keep putting. Let's make this PDFs continue to grow and grow and grow. So my move. I'm going to talk about my move. I am moving. I'm definitely moving. I'm moving out west. I'm going to be moving to El Paso, Texas. I was originally going to be moving to New Mexico, but the area that I wanted to move to just did not have the type of internet connection speed that I need to do my work. So I've decided to go to El Paso, Texas. It is a tax-free state. Well, it's not a tax-free state. It's an income tax-free state. So I live in Florida now, and I want to continue to have the same tax bracket that I'm in. So I'm going to go ahead and move to Texas, El Paso. I'm looking forward to that. I've always wanted to live out west. I'm going to be moving at the end of January. I was going to be moving here at the end of December, but I'm postponing that until the end of January because I have an issue with something going on. And I guess I could just go ahead and tell you. A couple of weeks ago, my mother was diagnosed with the beginning stages of Parkinson's disease. So I want to make sure that she is okay with everything set up. And I want to make sure that she gets moved and everything before I actually move. Because when I leave Florida, I'm probably not coming back. I've been here since 1978, and I just can't wait to get out of Florida. There's some other underlying reasons why I want to leave Florida, but I'm not going to go into them here. But I am looking forward to moving. This is something that I've wanted to do since I've been an adult. But I had a son at the age of 24 years old, and now my son is 20. He has his own life. He works. He does his own thing. Although I wish he would get a license. I've been trying to get him to get a license, but it's just not motivated to do that. But I think he will, and I think he realizes now that he needs to. Because I really honestly don't think that my family thought that I was moving. I really don't. And I started talking about this back in June of this year. And I really just don't think anybody took me serious. But now that it's down to crunch time, they all know now. But I am looking forward to doing this, moving to El Paso. And like I said, I've always wanted to go out west. Why out west? I don't know. Maybe it was just maybe it's just a change of scenery. Maybe I'm having a midlife crisis. I don't know. But hell yeah, if you're in the El Paso area, let's do some gaming, right? Because I am definitely going to be starting a game, and there's a couple of game stores that I've already found in El Paso, and I'm going to throw a Starfinder game around the table, and I can't wait to do it. So I'm going to have everything. I'm going to have all the flip mats. I'm going to be printing out all of Zovia's awesome maps and stuff like that and laminating them. I'm going to have all of the different pawn boxes, and oh man, it's going to be awesome. I've got character folios for everybody. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to do it. So that'll be sometime after I move, probably February or March. So, and again, like I said, after my move, that's when I'm going to start producing more content on the YouTube channel, on the Digital Dungeon Master. But it's going to be not in the capacity as what I was doing. I'm not putting out 2, 3, 4 videos a day. I cannot do that. That just killed me. Especially with my new job at Fantasy Grounds, I may be able to sneak out a couple of week on the YouTube channel. So, but there you go. Nothing's really going to be changing, except for there will just be less content on the YouTube channel, although it will still be coming out, but at a slower pace. So, but the move will be delayed until the end of January. So I'm glad I haven't signed any contracts or anything like that with moving into a place, because I'm not buying anything. I'm just going to rent. I don't want to own anything else ever again. If something breaks, somebody else can take care of it. I'm not going to. Just don't want that responsibility anymore. So there you go, everybody. I think I've talked enough. It's been almost 20 minutes, and I didn't even really think it was going to be 20 minutes. So anyways, everybody, please have a very happy holiday season. Have a safe holiday season. Eat lots of turkey. Eat lots of prime rib. Eat lots of ham. Eat lots of cranberry sauce. I love cranberry sauce. I only eat it once a year around the holidays. Oh, it's so good. And I love eggnog. And I only drink eggnog around Christmas time. But I have to dilute it with milk because eggnog is like, it's like drinking syrup. So I like to do like half milk, half eggnog. It's got a nice texture to it then. And so anyways, eat lots of food. Have a happy holidays, everybody. And I will see you guys literally. I'll see you next year at the beginning of the month, and everything will be back on schedule in January. So until then, everybody, I love you guys. It's been a great year, and I'm really looking forward to 2018, and I'll see you next year. Bye, everybody.